Hello guys, welcome back. I am Dr. Sharfox and today we gonna learn a critical skill. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you ever find yourself in a very bad position, almost a hopeless position, and don't know what to do? Maybe your only hope is to snatch the draw. So you should think about final defensive possibility. And today we gonna focus on two things: stalemate tactics and perpetual checks. When a king loses all the army and it's his turn to move but have no squares to go, this is a stalemate. In the first example here, it's white's turn. Try to pause the video and find the best move to equalize the game and save the game. So as you see, black has extra bishop and it's white's turn. So white come up with a brilliant idea. It will snatch this bishop, and after queen takes on e6, it's a draw, it's a stalemate. The white king has no squares to go. Again, my friend, white to move, and you have to find the best idea to save the game. Good play, my friend, if you find rook to a2. So what's the idea behind this? Of course, if the king takes the rook, it's a stalemate. So the king shouldn't capture this rook and move along the b file and c file. So if the king move to b4, we can again check him from b2. And if the king goes to c3, we can use a critical tactic here, which is a skewer. We can sacrifice our rook in a stylish way. Boom! Check! If the king move away like this, we can snatch this queen, and again it's a draw. Or the king can capture this rook and it's a stalemate. The king has no places to go, as you see. So the black king shouldn't go to c3. But what happened if he go to c4 instead? Again, the same idea. If he moved along the d file, we can again pin the queen to the king and of course save the game. This example is a funny one. So as you see, white is winning. He has a passed pawn, soon gonna be a queen. So actually black has no hope, but he come up with a sneaky plan. First, he moved his king to f3. The white is winning, so he pushed his pawn, ready to promote it. In a hopeless way, the black pretended to lose the game and play rook to e3 and waiting for his death. The white, without thinking, continue pushing his pawn, but boom, rook e1 check, forcing the king and rook. Oh my god. So white forced to capture this rook and it's a stalemate. The king has no places to go, literally no places to go. So back a little moves and try to find the best move for white to overcome this problem, to counter this idea. It's a very simple move. Try to find it. From this position, how white can counter black's idea of stalemate. Pause the video and try to find the best move, which is simple move. It's king to f1 to defend the e1 square, and literally black have nothing to do. In the next example, as you see, it's black to move and white have a lot of pawns here and the position is completely lost for black. But black come up with a brilliant idea. Believe it or not, it's a draw. How? White have a lot of pawns and you tell me it's a draw? Yes, my friend, it's a draw. Try to find the best move for black to save the game. It's a brilliant move, a check with a knight on f4. So white has two options. He can grab this knight like this, and what to do? Check with the queen. If the king captures the queen, congratulations, you snatch a draw. And because your king has nothing to do or squares to go, okay, then the king hasn't captured this queen, but moving to h3. From here, I want you to pause the video and find the best sequence of checks to secure the draw. Write it down in the comments and we will discuss about it. So my friends, we can't capture this knight, but what if the king goes to f3 like this? Then we can secure the draw in just two moves, which is queen to e2 check. So he forced to capture this knight, and then the final blow, boom, queen to f3 check. He forced again to capture this queen, and again the black king has no squares to go. Never lose hope, my friend. In this example, black to move, and as you see, white have an extra knight. But so what? We have the strength of stalemate motifs, and not only one way to achieve it, but two ways to achieve the stalemate in this position. Black to move. Pause the video and try to find the best move for black. Good play, my friend. If you find rook to c1 check, which is a good answer. Rook c1 check. If white captures the rook, then we can capture this queen. This position is completely equal. So what happened if white move his king to h2? Again, we can give him a check with our queen like this, and after moving the king to h3, we can give and sacrifice our rook on h1, so white forced to take this rook. Otherwise, if he move his king to g3, then we can give him a check like this, which is a checkmate. So after white capturing this rook, I can simply move my queen to give him a final check like this. He forced to capture this queen, and guess what? Again, our king has no places to go, has no squares to go, and congrats, you snatch the draw. So guys, what is perpetual check? When you launch an attack and end up losing materials, you can use this trick to secure and save the game, which is perpetual check, which is threefold repetition, meaning you are snatching the draw. So in this position, black has material advantage, as you see, and only hope for white is to perform or find the perpetual check tactic, which is knight to f7 check. Forces the king to move to g8, otherwise he will lose his queen, and then we can give him double check. Any double check in chess, meaning that the king has to move, so it's a perpetual check. After king moving to h8, I can give him again a check with my knight and repeated the check 3 times, and it's a perpetual check draw. So next, it's black to move. Try to find the best move for black to snatch the draw with perpetual check tactic. So my friend, if you find the queen to h1 check, I'm sorry, it's a wrong answer, because queen can cover this check, and after snatching this f3 pawn with our queen check, giving him a check, the only move and reasonable defensive move is to come back with the bishop, and everything is secured. White is winning, but you are thinking about something else, which is queen to h3 check. Two options for white. If the king goes to h2 square, we can give him a check with our queen on g2, and after blocking with the queen, I can snatch this queen. So white forced to go to g1, and after g1 he can't escape the perpetual check, as we see like this. So guys, we reached the end of this episode. We learned we can use tactics to snatch the draw and run away. So see you guys, goodbye.
Hey, check this video out to make sure that you get more important information to bring your chess to the next level.